G'day folks, that's before we kick into this episode, a couple of updates. I've signed a new contract. So they offered me 1.5, I cut that back down to 1.2 till 2030, so a 3-year deal there. And I've asked also that if I win the Scottish Cup, 20k, and Bedford Cup, 15k. So pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to stay on. So we've got another 3 years at the mighty Clyde. And I thought, well, you know what? We've just done that. Why don't we go be cheeky and ask them for something? And they've agreed to spend 24k on upgrading the data analysis facilities. To be honest, that's the only facilities that I could request to be upgraded. So it is what it is. Pretty happy with that anyway. But yeah, that's it. Just a quick update. G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome to Clyde FC up the Bullywee. We are taking on Roma today. As you would hopefully remember, we have been drawn in the Group H with Leicester, Real Hispalis and of course Roma. So, we're going to kick off that campaign momentarily, but let's just have a quick squiz at some of the games that we have played in the meantime. So, last time we were with you was against Gothenburg. So we played a few games since. We had a good 2-2 draw against Celtic. I was pretty happy with this. I mean, Celtic kicked it off nice and early in the 4th minute with a penalty. We were able to equalise not too long after. Then it was 1-1 for a while. They scored in the 81st, and then we decided, okay, well, we can't have any of this, and we just equalised again in the 89th. Happy with that. It's a first up 2-2 draw against Celtic. Then we just didn't show up for the party. We dominated. I mean, if you could say we were FM'd. Two fairly mid to late goals in the second half from Hearts. They scored the first goal. Obviously, in the 52nd, we went for a bit to just try and push on, then get an equaliser. And they just bounced and smashed. So it was a disappointing result, and I let the lads know about that. Under no circumstances, this is absolutely rubbish. So anyway, let's kick into today's game against Roma. So it's going to be, the team is Trevin in goal. We've got Ralston as the right back. We've got Tuffalo there on the left. We've got Finlayson and Sutherland in the centre. Campbell as a deep-lying playmaker. Goss comes in for the injured, for an injury there. Can't remember his name. Ferguson is coming back as well from a long layoff, so he makes a start today. Tiffany on the right there as ever, and Hunter comes in after coming back from a bit of an injury while, and Bell up front. So we're going to kick in today. No issues there. Teams are before the game and the fans are. We are hosting Roma first of all there. See, look, you can see them there doing their drills and everything else, warming up. And so that's their formation there. Do we any names I recognise? Not really. Probably ISN. Here's Demo. No. Whatever. Let's just kick into today's game. This is supposed to be a double header, so let's new it. Alright, so we are going to challenge to prove a point. Yes, we are going to go and tell them to prove a point. We are going to kick off. The lineup's done. The handing over of the club banners is done. And Roma kick off. Clyde FC versus Roma. European... Well, Euro Cup Winners' Cup. No, it's not the Cup Winners' Cup. Euro Cup. Oh, my goodness. And it's all on like Donkey Kong. Where are my stats bars? There we go. So, early doors. 14 minutes in. We haven't conceded. They've only had, they've had 2 shots on goal now. So, that's okay. I think we're going to do well. I think we're going to go here and we're going to try and give them some encouragement. And it does pay off a little bit. Now, 3 of my players are like, oh yeah, fired up about that. It's good. Now, Roma, I think we'll be a tough team, and also Leicester. We'll be targeting Real Hispalis to really pick up 3 points if we can. But in saying that, it looks like they're actually beating Leicester at the moment by 2 clear goals. If I scroll down, what I don't like, I've noticed it on this. I don't know if it's this. Oh, no, here they go. 3-1 ahead. So maybe targeting them might be an interesting issue. Half time, I'm pretty happy with that. Well done, lads. It's pretty good. We're going to stick with balance. I do think we well, it's passing the out a bit, so we could probably take that and make that into some sort of advantage. This is just a kick-off highlight. 2 shots on goal, 1 on target. Here we go. We need to defend this, and we do. It's clear, but only to the edge of the box where they have retained possession. They're going forward again. He's going to take a shot, isn't he? And he does, and Truman's just not good enough to get to it in time. And we concede early in that second half. Not what I wanted to see, especially after the halftime talk. I mean, they must have got a bit of a skip up there. We could have done better with the defending there, I believe. So, I mean, this group's going to be a hard group to get anything out of. So, but it's also the journey and the money from it. Okay, headed away and clear and up. Okay, I'm going to. It's just let's tell them to push forward, and we're going to take a little risk here. If I can find a button, and we're going to go positive. I'm going to look for some substitutions now, and just see if we can. Okay, so Bell is not doing anything up front. We need to make that difference for him, and I think what we're going to do is Bell's going to come on for Tuttle. Who else have we got here? 6.9s. Everybody is pretty much there or thereabouts. Campbell, fitness-wise, he's probably needing the rest, and so is Lewis Ferguson. I'm going to bring Lewis Ferguson off, and I'm going to bring in... See, I was going to bring Kittle. I'm going to bring a bit of experience with Nathan Sheeran there. And I think what it will do... Yeah, those 2 substitutions so far... Substitutions, I do just like to say substitutions for some reason, in case you're just wondering, guys. Okay, let's go and let's get some creativity buzzing goes there. There's a few anxious players. That's all right. Come on, but they're in their half. Let's harass them. Let's push. Aren't we supposed to be pushing forward here? Come on. Goes for the long ball, intercepted. Well, and now we let him through. He's got no support at the moment, but he's going to go for goal. What the fee-joas, Truman? I mean, you left an open door there, son. I want to have a look at that again. I mean, goalkeeping, closed down the angle there, which is fine here. But look, he's come way out, and he's already left a fucking hole. It should be obvious which way he's probably going to shoot. He's definitely not going to shoot to the other side of you. All right, not too good there. If I could, and I can, I would like to make a substitution with a goalkeeper. Defence is playing shit. Finlayson is going to come off for nobody. I'm going to have to bring Sheeran on to Finlayson. And Finlayson, I'm going to bring on... you know what? We're going to bring on Keitel here and just see how we go. We're not doing good enough. And I'm going to actually now go show some passion. Show something, lads. We're 2-0 down. I mean, 2-0 against Roma. To be fair... God damn. It's not too bad at the end of the day. I mean, the goals were, especially the second one, I think really, I mean, we should have had that guy blocked. He shouldn't have been able to have that wide open like that. Make the most of it. And again, defending there. We have been working on a bit, but it's just the level of quality, I think, now is really showing up. But it's just defensively, come on, lads. No point. They're fired up, but they're doing nothing at all. One corner. Can we get a goal? It's not makes a difference. Go for it, Hunter. Just take a shot, son. Feeds it wide. Goss goes in there. Cleared away. Only for Tafalafo. If he goes to the left, it does. And it's just game over. 3-0. Disappointing. I mean, I guess we were in the end of a hiding eventually. 3-0 is a 3-0. It's against the Roma. I can't complain too much, but it is disappointing, and I'm going to let you know that it was not good enough. We should have probably shown more and done some more. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Yeah, they eased a victory without a doubt. All right, folks, hang tight. We won't be long. I'll be back in a jiffy, and we will kick into the next game, which is against St. Miriam, televised as well. Welcome back, and this is not the screen I intended to come back to. We had 2 injuries the day before game You see here, Dean Campbell's out with an abdominal strain for up to 5 weeks, so between 2 to 5 weeks he's having treatment via the physio. And then also the same day, Anthony Ralston, fullback, is out with a fractured lower leg. He's going to go with the doctor, and he's out for up to around 3 months. And Connor Smith, who got injured before the Roma game with pulled ankle ligaments. Now he's still out, but he will hopefully be back within about 3 to 11 days. But the big blows are Campbell and Ralston. So today's lineup is what you'll see next. So the only changes to the team, there's a few changes, but the main ones were the injuries. Obviously, Easton now comes in for Ralston, and Sheeran comes in for Campbell. Sheeran's an old man. He's done the dash. He's, reliable, but it's not what I wanted to bring him in. We just don't, the depth is not quite there, really. So there's replacements for the injuries. One other change that we've made is... so a couple actually is I've brought on Kitty as instead of Tiffany, giving Tiffany a rest there as a winger on the right, and I've given Bell a bit of a break today. So Tuttle comes in there as the pressing forward. Give Bell a bit of a break. He really hasn't found too much form, and I think he might just help. And Bell's only a kid still, so let's kick in today's match. St. Miriam. Top of the pops, I think, or up there anyway, going into this match. We'll challenge the team again to prove a point. I'm going to tell the defence that there's a lot to come from you as well. And you know what, Mr. Tuttle, I'm going to tell you as well. I'm going to go calm. I think there's a lot more to come from you. I completely believe you've got what it takes. All right, there's a tunnel interview. They'll be probably talking about how much of a boost is absence. You know what? I'm going to go no comment. I really don't like these tunnel interviews. Well, sometimes. We're doing a line-up. Let's just kick into it. Yes, it's St. Miriam, top of the pops here. I'm going to have to just expand that down now. European hangover, I guess. Scotland there, and just Landbrooks, Premiership. So it looks like we're the only team playing today, the only game. So we have to defend this free kick. Nice free kick, and it's, okay. A goal within the first 10 minutes. And it's first goal of the season. Top lads, top bins, lads, top. Yeah, I don't really want to see that highlight again. Okay, so yeah, we are ninth. Are we struggling? We kind of are. Not off to the flying start as we were last season. I think Europe is definitely causing an issue. It's the Burnley effect, if you like. That's what I'm going to call it. Relegation, we won't get relegated. I'm confident in that. Once the injuries come together and everything else, I feel we will be fine. We just need to pull finger sometimes and make the most of our opportunities here. Okay, that's yours. Come on, Goss. I want to see something from you, old man. I know you weren't supposed to really play every game. Let's go. I was going to say go wide. Yeah, nice ball there. Kitty, can he crosses it? Gets a nice cross and headers in and off the post and cleared. Back to Sheeran. Back to Goss. He'll probably fight into Sheeran. Let's go. I don't know. You got a free man there kind of thing. Back to Sheeran. Come on, guys. Yep, nice ball. Ferguson to Hunter. Hunter to Sheeran. Goes wide to Toffolono. Come across the ball in, mate. Does so. And it's cleared. No real danger there. But it's good to see a highlight for once with us pushing forward. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's encouraged them, and let's frustrate some of them as we encourage them. I need to look at this Football Manager for FM20. I realise visually and being able to see and have that as a new thing for FM19, but some things don't make sense. I'm going to go a little bit assertive. And we're going to go, not doing badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. I expect a bit mallet. Yeah, I'm going to just put a little bit more verbalish in this. Verbalish, or whatever verbalish is. Okay. We are going to go from balance. I'm going to go positive. We're going to take a risk here. And we will, hopefully, we can get something out of this. A draw doesn't do us. A win, I mean, I say we're doing this struggling, but a win here puts us right up here into the mix again, really. So it's tight as. Okay, come on, guys. I want to see some more. Let's demand some more, guys. Pressured. Fudge, McCrudge. Come on, fellas. Toffolo taking the throw in on the complete opposite wing from where you play. No, we're going the other way. Sorry. Okay, Goss, let's get on the ball, off the ball more. Hunter finds nobody. I don't know what you were thinking there, Hunter. Okay, push pressure onto the goalkeeper. This is yours. Sharon, quick passing, gives Ferguson to Goss. Goes back to Sharon to Goss to Sharon. Come on, man. We need to push forward. Finds Kilty. Back to Sharon. Sharon to Goss, who goes to Ferguson. Ferguson, take a shot. Yes! What a frickin' rifle shot that was. Nicely done, son. All right, yeah, little jump. Yeah, mummy, I did it. All right, first goal of the season. And that is good to see. Nice little build-up play there. It was a bit frustrating at times as my voice goes like that. Goss, but a nice little football. Ferguson had a fair bit to do defensively. They were coming to him, but yeah, he had a gap. He knew what he was doing, and he knew what he had to do. Well done, son. Okay, that's we can look at our substitutions. We got some tired players. We're going to bring on the old man, Albazuti. I don't want to bring Tiffany on. I really don't want to, because I kind of want to have him a rest. How are we going? Defensively, we're not too bad, and the rating-wise, 6.4. Connor Tuttle, he hasn't really had the chance to do anything. Kilty on the right there. Like I said, I don't really want to bring Tiffany on. I'm going to bring Houston off, and I'm going to put Kerr on, just because Houston's on that yellow. And I think we'll just wait for another 5-10 minutes, and then we'll kick in and make another substitution. Yeah, Goss is looking knackered, as is Ferguson. I think Goss is the one we really want to bring off, and we're going to bring on Mr. McFarlane there, and just give the young kid another run. He has impressed at times. Okay, we're good. We are good. Do I stay positive? I think we stay positive for a few more moments. If we can defend this, and I'm hoping we can. Oh, gee, that was going to be a bit squeaky bum time. We were okay, and we're going to go balance now. Let's just slow it down a bit if I can slow it down. We've got to see this game out and get a draw. Hopefully, I mean we should do now. Less than a minute to go, but we can still push forward. There's no need to. I haven't got time wasting on. So come on. What are you doing? The bloody, come on, guys, let's go. Let's not worry about the time and try and see it out. Let's push forward. Let's push forward. Let's push forward. Let's push forward. Let's bloody push forward, lads. McFarlane intercepted because we were too busy dilly-dallying on the ball. Now, if we concede from this, I am going to rip snort into the guys because they're absolutely pathetic. Okay, come on, ref, you've got to be blowing time now, and you do, but we wasted some chances there off there. We could have pushed forward and given them a bit more about them. I do appreciate the efforts, though, because at the end of the day, it was going to go assertive. What a comeback it was, a great effort. I'm proud. I'm not happy with the performance out there. No, I'm not going to go that way. Unlucky, boys. It just was, let's be frank, it was a good comeback, and it was, yeah. We are still Clyde. We can't compete, but still, there are times I don't know. So that is it, folks. We are picking up staggering results there. I mean, 8 points from the first 6 games, 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. It is what it is. Yeah, top of the table, St. Miriam. Really, yeah. I don't know what to say. It was a draw. Yeah, Ferguson shines. Definitely, he does shine. You were superb. It's all right, mate. Good. And someone was spotted at the stadium. That's just nice. I'm going to go and do the press conference, obviously, offline. All right, folks. I am Parkera. The plan, Stan, is to come back here for the next double header, which will be Aberdeen and Real Hispalis. So only going to play Kilmarnock offline, and then moving forward we are going to do the Leicester St Johnstone double, only because it's a couple of TV games, you know, so we're going to do that as well. thick and fast at the moment, but I think as the season goes on, it's also going to be able to mix up the season with Europe and make the most of those opportunities. Right, see you later, folks. I'm Parkera. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below. I love getting your comments, guys. I love replying and doing everything else with it. How do you think we're going to do this in the Euro group stage? You've seen the group now. Can we advance out of it, or are we just going to be the foundations for the rest of the teams in the group? All right, folks. Kia kaha.